Hey everyone, it's David here. So I want to give a shout out to one of the first people that I worked with in real estate in business, and it's been incredible. And it's going to kind of surprise him. He's going to get this. I'm sure I'm going to get a call after this. I've done a lot of deals. I've done a lot of business with him, and just it's awesome, and it's a privilege to work with him. If you don't know my story, I started off with my first wholesale deal in 2002. I really did not know what I was doing, but I put a property in a land trust, put it under contract, and sold that land trust for $10,000. That was my very first real estate deal besides buying my first house, and absolutely awesome. And then I kind of just needed to learn some tools in the trade, and I stumbled across a webinar, and it was Black Belt Investments with Sensei Gillen. And I'm going to put this on my Facebook group so that he could see this. And I look at my journey that I've had in real estate all the way through, and I've worked with some incredible people and some incredible business partners, and unfortunately I've seen some bad ones, and I've seen some things happen that should have happened. I've seen people do some make some bad decisions, but I've had the privilege of working with a lot of good people. And if you don't know my story, I did that first wholesale deal, and then I started doing wholesales on a regular basis, and with Sensei's contract, it was a wholesale purchase contract. I've turned around and I still use that contract to this day. It's a little simple one page. It's like, hey, I'm buying this property. Here's the amount I'm buying it for. My name and or signs. And I've turned around. I've made a lot of money with that one contract. Since then, I've stumbled. I started off. I like to say it's kind of like you're hiking in real estate, and you're hiking an awesome trail, and then you have three trails you could choose to hike on. And all three trails, depending on your personality and what you want to do, can be lucrative for you. And what I mean is, are you going to fix and flip? Are you going to put together syndications and funds? Are you going to become an agent, sell properties? Are you going to continue wholesaling? And even there's so many branches of people that I've seen make money in real estate. So I've gone from SFR, I've gone from wholesaling, which I still do occasional wholesales, to rehab, fix and flips. And most of the time when I get a property across my desk, and every once in a while I have 2 or 3 projects coming on, I can't grab it. It saddens me because I love fix and flipping. I'll go ahead and I'll wholesale it out. With that being said, fix and flipping, single family residents have become it. I did one this year, and it was brought to my desk. It was a distressed property. I almost didn't grab it. I'm really happy I did. What was cool about this property is when I grabbed it, it was in Fontana, California, and it was a distressed property. It was going up for foreclosure, so I pulled it out of foreclosure. And in real estate, you have people that you work with, and you have your business relationships. And one of the investors that went in with me, and we were in this deal together, and I gave him a simple interest on his money, and he made $3,000 in off of 50 in 7 weeks. And what I do to secure this is I put him as a lien holder when he came in with his funds. That way, it protects him. So he gets paid by escrow, his principal balance 50 plus, I think it was about 3,000. He calls me up and he starts making fun of me, like, I bet you wouldn't have done this, because he had 6 months of guaranteed interest on this deal. And he's making fun of me. And this guy's the type of guy that I call up and I just say, hey, I need this much money, and it's in my account the next day. So I just asked him, I said, hey, are you done? And he goes, yeah. He was kind of surprised. I said, well, I just want to let you know, off of your 50,000, I made 41,000 in 7 weeks. So I want to thank you. Always awesome to get like the last word like that. And he just, okay, let me know when you want me to invest again. I mean, and again, I love conversations like that. They're always great. He's probably going to listen to this video. I'm probably going to get a couple calls after this video, but you know what? It's well worth it. But going back to Sensei, there's been some really hard deals that I've had to work with. There was one deal in Long Beach, California that we did, and I had under contract, and the escrow wouldn't recognize an assignment, and they refused to work with us, and the buyer did not want to work outside of escrow, and Sensei was able to like almost open up a double escrow. He did something very creative there, and yes, that's his first name if you are questioning that. So since I've started doing that, I've gone from, like I said, I've gone from wholesaling to fix and flips. I've gone into a few commercial deals where I'm working on a syndication deal right now that's less than a mile away from the beach. It's absolutely incredible. It's a 506C. Just got attorneys and everything approving on that, and CPA backing the numbers on that. What's cool about this deal is it's a mom and pop deal where you can have a lot better than what's there, and it has a positive cash flow. It has a lot of good things, but it could be doing a lot better. So I'm grabbing this one. This is my next major project that I'm working on. And as I've put together syndications and 506Cs, and I've gone that route a lot, and I still do fix and flips, the biggest thing that you probably don't know that I do is surplus funds. So in 2014, I stumbled across a property that was going up for auction. We were not able to get it stopped, and it literally, we had like less than 48 hours. And we tried to work with the bank, tried to get a contract, tried to get it in escrow, but it just wasn't, they didn't work with us. It was a probate. It was kind of a, and the guy had let a few things go and even admitted that he should have done what he did. Like, he should have been more proactive in the beginning working with the bank. So this property went for auction, and it went for over the asking price, and the family had funds that were going back to them, which I always thought when a property sold, the funds went to the bank, they got whatever. But no, because the owner in essence is kind of like the seller, and if the bank sold 300 and they get 350, unless there's other liens, those funds go back to the original homeowner of that property because the bank's been paid in full. So I never knew that, and I never understood that. So that's been my latest project. So I work surplus funds. You know, I have a nice company. I love doing what I'm doing. I love working with the partners. I love working with them, and I like the fact that I still work on surplus funds. That's like become my primary focus in real estate. In one of my YouTube videos, I actually break down how much I've made in a flip versus how much you would make monthly in surplus funds without the overage and everything like that. So it's surplus funds, and then it's syndication. Like I said, I do have that beach property. It's less than a mile away from the beach. It's pretty good. It's a commercial real estate deal that I'm currently working on. But going back to my original focus of this video, Sensei, this is to you. I want to thank you for everything you've taught me. You've been a very good teacher. Love how you say consistency, door knock, call, offer, be strong, offer again, follow up. I mean, everything you teach has been absolutely paramount in my business, and I've taken it to heart. I hope you're doing well, and I'm probably going to get a call after this, which is totally cool. Just doing a shout out, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.